Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's about that time. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day, 6 minutes after the hour. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky, people are talking. They're saying, y'all, that the city of Dallas almost was on lockdown because they're anticipating a beautiful wedding, and it's not going to happen. Now, it's being reported, y'all, they're saying, according to MTL, they're saying that they learned that Dallas Cowboys stars has reported, y'all, called off his upcoming wedding after negotiation, y'all, over a prenuptial agreement stalled between him and his beautiful fiancée, Miss Sarah Jane. And who am I talking about? Dak Prescott. Now, they're saying, according to sources, y'all close to Dak, they're saying that the couple had been planning to get married in about 2 months before things hit a wall, honey, over the legal papers, which, I feel sorry for Sarah Jane. Now, they're saying insiders say that the issue came down to the prenuptial agreement. Now, they're saying that Dak's fiancé reportedly hired her own attorney to review the documents, which I don't blame her. And after weeks of discussions, the two sides could not come to terms. Now, they say one person familiar with the situation said that Dak's proposed prenup was not particularly aggressive. Now, the prenup wasn't very strict, they're saying, they said everyone basically kept whatever they had before the marriage. It was pretty straightforward. Now, that's how they're trying to say this prenup, and I beg to differ. Now, they say, but Miss Sarah Jane, baby, they said she reportedly wanted additional security beyond the standard arrangements, which she should have. Now, they're saying that sources say that Sarah, honey, has been with Dax, listen to this, since before he signed his first major NFL contract and has stood by him, honey, during early years of his career. Now, they say the couple also already share 2 children together. They say, but because of that history, insiders say that she felt the agreement should reflect the length, honey, of their relationship and the life they had already built together. Now, after extended negotiations and back and forth between attorneys, the couple ultimately decided, y'all, not to move forward with the wedding. And I feel bad for Miss Sarah Jane, honey, because that's doing her dirty. Now, you're going to talk about we're going to take what we had to, we're going to go whatever we came up here together, but she didn't come with them damn babies. We had them together. He talking about how they was gonna, whatever it's gonna split, or whatever they, when they signed the agreement, what they came in together. Additionally, how they kept whatever they had before the marriage. They said the prenup wasn't strict. They said everyone basically kept whatever they had before the marriage. Well, she didn't have those babies.
But if they split, he still would have to pay child support. So what's the problem?
But still, that woman had to go through her body tearing and everything like that, and wearing and tearing her body, putting up with him. This is what men do. But what really shocked me, that Dax did this to a woman of non-color. Usually women of non-color don't go through that. They get their money and, honey, have a good day. You gonna put this woman through a prenup?
Well, she found out.
Oh, my God.
She found out.
Because what y'all think about it, that's not a good look. I mean, why do we have prenups anyway? I mean, if you
because
love me,
you end up, marriage not working out, you end up losing everything that you worked hard for.
What did you work hard for?
That's why. That's why. What's his name didn't marry who he was gonna marry. Steven Jackson. He got to sign that prenup. I mean, he came down to the wedding day.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
it didn't happen. Yep.
So, Alfred, Brad, y'all are ladies. Do y'all believe this? I mean, don't y'all feel that a man? If you marry this man and y'all love one another, he should be able to give you and keep you up. I mean, that's why we married. You married me because you love me.
Not why you marry. To
get
kept up. You married for love.
That's
okay,
right.
Well, that means if I'm loving you, that means I don't need no prenup. You just love me through thick and thin.
And what happened when the love is over?
Well, when the love is over, then, hey, you go to your room and I go to mine. We're going to just deal with this.
No, it ain't that easy. You don't got no room. You go to your, another. No, Gary.
You do that when you got $500.
I'm so glad your ass ain't.
Oh, my God.
I'm so glad you ain't sitting on nobody's bench with a judge robe on and a gavel. No, sir. No, sir.
But love for sickness and in health.
You would have all men locked up, put in jail, and throw away the key. The black men.
I feel so bad for Miss Sarah Jane. Honey. Now she got them 2 babies, honey, and he don't want to marry her because of
I didn't know they had children.
Yeah, she got 2 of them for him, honey. She made sure she got her insurance policies before
See, that's why they need the prenup. That's why. Right there.
God, Gary.
Yeah, well, hey. Do what you got to do, girl. But, but right now the wedding is put on hold, y'all. So we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer, y'all, because, they look like they were the happiest couple. And, people loved them in Dallas.
It didn't happen.
Even though I know some people said, honey, he was scared of rings. That's what they said. Somebody said that.
Super Bowl rings. Oh, my God, Gary. Go on to the next story.
Wow. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God. Now, this is a wonderful thing, y'all. T.I. did great things for his beautiful wife, Tiny, y'all. They're saying, y'all, that T.I. bought his beautiful wife a custom-made pink Bronco, y'all, amid all that online trolling that, what's his name, 50 doing? They're saying despite the internet drama swirling around her, they say Tiny Harris is continuing, baby, to focus on her life, her family, and her business ventures. And her husband, T.I., just made sure, y'all, that he had something extra special, honey, for her to smile about, which I think is a beautiful truck, honey. It's a beautiful Bronco. They say T.I., at least Tiny, y'all, has recently been a target of heavy online trolling, about 50 cents. We all know that. Say, but during the back and forth, they say some posts circulating, honey, just massive. But nevertheless, it's been reported out that Tiny and T.I., he brought her a beautiful $240,000 custom pink Bronco.
Oh, damn.
That's cute.
It is beautiful.
She had told me that she liked those Broncos, but I thought she already had one.
No, but she got her a beautiful custom pink classic Bronco, honey.
I think she did have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she did have one, but ain't nothing wrong with having
So
a
wait,
couple of them.
she got a classic one, so an old one. The old ones are badass.
Yeah, the old ones that's fixed up. Yeah.
With the O.J. Simpson ones?
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
They didn't fix them up.
Yes, sir.
Well,
The O.J. Simpson
congratulations. Yeah, I didn't know those cars was that high. My God.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if
A
it's
classic.
Yeah, anything custom, and it's a classic too. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, congratulations to Tiny, baby. That's cute, honey. She looking cute in her truck, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is water. On the high end, you say water, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. Yes,
I thought
So you
water
had
was
to go
clear.
down.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors are definitely being solicited, honey, for Miss Amy Luciana, y'all. If you all don't know who she is, honey, Amy is the beautiful wife of Dwight Howard, y'all. Now, she's speaking out in an emotional video, y'all. The Love and Hip Hop alum, y'all, said that her husband, former NBA star Dwight Howard, had his daughter taken from their home by Child Protective Services. Now, through the tears, she accused Mr. Howard of using drugs and said that she and his children have protected him from authorities in the past. And here's what Amy had to say.
My marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, but this is going way too far. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it.
What?
Yes. I mean, Amy, she is speaking out. I mean, it's a very sad situation. And, one of his oldest sons, with Royce Reed, he came out and was saying all kind of stuff, saying about how, the family was all mentally disturbed and what have you, all of them disturbed. It's just a sad situation. And, Amy was divorcing him a while back ago, but she decided to stay with her husband because she wanted to keep her marriage together because, they said during sickness and health and death do us part. So she was definitely staying there with him. But right now, she is speaking out, so I don't know what this is going to turn into.
Now, what is she famous for? Now, who is he?
She was on Love and Hip Hop. She's a very famous actress from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh.
Yeah, so she come from that, and right now, honey, she is definitely distraught by what's going on with her and Dwight and the children. So we're going to keep them lifted up in prayer, and hopefully and finally, Dwight speak out and let us know, what's going on, because it's not a good look. And she said a lot. I'm surprised she said all what she said, so we're going to see how this all turns out. All right, yes, Lord, yes. Jesus be a fence. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Ricky, the police, y'all, was rushed to Rihanna's Beverly Hills mansion, y'all, the other day after gunfire struck, y'all, a luxury property. And authorities say a woman, y'all, has already been taken into custody. Now, it said, according to the Los Angeles Police Department, officer responded around 1:21 after reports that multiple shots were fired toward the mansion from a vehicle. Now, investigators say at least one bullet, y'all, penetrated the wall of Rihanna's beautiful mansion. Now, a 30-year-old woman was detained at the scene and taken into custody. Police confirmed authorities say, y'all, that she allegedly fired several rounds toward the property before officers arrived at Rihanna's mansion. Now, sources told Los Angeles Times that Rihanna was reported inside the mansion at the time during the fireworks shot. They say she was probably making dinner for them children, and they said, but it remains unclear who else y'all may have been inside the mansion. Now, the Beverly Hills property is where the global superstar lives with rapper A$AP Rocky. Now, the couple share 3 beautiful children together, and it's just, a sad situation. But they say despite the alarming incident, no injuries were reported, and police are continuing to investigate what may have led to the shooting. And people are already talking, honey, because they showed the picture of the young lady in some of the reports, and they said, honey, she probably was upset, honey, because Rihanna's lingerie didn't do right for her, because Rihanna got that lingerie line Fenty. They said she probably was upset because it didn't do for her whatever, so she found the woman's house, honey, and went and tried to shoot it up. So I want to know how they find these people's houses.
Right, and why aren't they in gated communities with even a gate around their house?
Thank you. I'm like, how you get to these people's houses and stuff like that, all the money? Beautiful Beverly Hills mansion, which she had like a gate around the house, Alfredo, but how did the woman find her address and stuff? You would think.
You can find anybody's address.
Really? Do you think it's real?
You can find anybody's address.
Really?
Any kind of way. All of that stuff is listed.
Really?
Everything, even on you. Anybody could find anywhere you are, anywhere you go, anywhere you move.
Oh, my God.
I got a family member that I don't like and have all my stuff delivered their address.
Yeah, so it don't come to your house, then it go to theirs. I know that's okay. Well, honey, yes, Lord. But anyway, it's just something, honey. But we just got to keep Rihanna lifted up in prayer, honey, and them cheering and everybody else, y'all. And for my quick for free stuff, y'all, let's continue to pray for Miss Tina Knowles. That's the beautiful mother of Beyonce and Solange Knowles. They're saying, y'all, that Beyonce fans, y'all, who bought Miss Tina Knowles seafood gumbo at the Houston Rodeo are expressing their disappointment. Now, they say Miss Tina bought a huge pot of her famous gumbo to the Houston Rodeo. You need to try it, she told a blog on Tuesday. They say it's sort of like a soup. She said, I think it would liken its bouillonness. That's what they saying, base, honey. But it was better.
Oh, okay.
Beyond your base. Oh, yeah. They say Miss Tina told Fox 26 reporter, honey, that cooking gumbo is a very tedious process. She said it takes 15 to 20 hours, honey, to cook one pot of her gumbo, and the ingredients are very expensive. Well, that was Miss Tina said, baby. And she said the ingredients are very expensive. Maybe they put some of Beyonce hair in it. I don't know, but they say it's just a hybrid of things that make it a wonderful taste, honey. She told the reporter, honey. Now, Mama Tina said everybody's been waiting, honey, and wanting to try her gumbo. She said, I've been making gumbo for 40-something years, but fans expressed their disappointment after shelling out $25 to $30 for a cup of Mama Tina's gumbo at the rodeo in Houston. Some people said the taste was okay, but it was too watery. Others said the gumbo was nasty and too expensive. One fan shared on a video herself picking, honey, empty shrimp shells out of a large styrofoam cup. She argued, honey, to the fans, to the gumbo for themselves. But
now, it take me about 5 hours to make it, but I go through the whole complete process. It don't take, I don't know what kind of, me personally, I'm just saying,
say you.
5 hours to make. But it depends on how much gumbo she's making, though. I can see if she made a whole bunch of gumbo at one time in one big pot or something. But for a regular pot, 5 hours, though, for real.
Well, from my experiences, from the people I've been around, it don't take nothing but about an hour.
It don't take no damn hour to make. What you making it with bologna? You ain't putting no sausage in there. And if you putting the shrimp in there, you dumping it in there. Are you searing the shrimp?
Ain't nobody searing no shrimp.
What about your seafood stock? That take 3 hours by itself.
Well, that's y'all the fancy gumbo cookers, honey. We just use roux.
Oh, okay. Once you make the roux, you just throw stuff in the pot and eat it. But if you want it to taste good, you got it's a certain way you have to do it. You got to sear everything. It take the smoked turkey next 2.5 to 3 hours to cook. For the meat
also, it depends on the gumbo.
You want the meat to be tender. It's going to take longer than an hour.
Take time,
well, I'm thinking about a seafood gumbo because shrimp don't take long.
Yeah, it is seafood gumbo.
With turkey necks?
Smoked turkey necks, the little crab claws, the shrimp or whatever.
Sausage.
Yeah. Sausage. Yeah, all the stuff got to be seared. And then 3.5 hours to make the seafood stock.
And how long you say about take to make yours?
About 5 hours.
Well, I'm going to Miss Tina, honey, 15.
A good tasting damn.
Long time.
Okay, I'll let you have you had my gumbo. Why
I
you
had
still up
your
here
gumbo.
doing this?
Yeah, it was good, but honey, I'm going Miss Teens. I think the longer it takes, honey, the longer it's good.
No, it depends on how much you're making, Gary.
Yeah,
But sometimes you start cooking for a whole bunch of people, fans and people that are standing in line. Sometimes it can lose its quality because you're trying to make so much at one time.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we can't go that much because I want to ask a question, but we got to go, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is water. On the high end, you say water, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would.
I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary had the T and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Kim Kardashian's beautiful daughter, y'all, Northwest Kardashian. What's his last name? West.
Yeah, bring the mic closer.
Yeah.
Say what?
It's sad, Ricky. A lot of people are praying for Kim's daughter, honey, because it's being reported, y'all, that luxury fashion house Hermes, honey, reportedly turned down a request from Kim Kardashian and Kanye West to purchase, y'all, a beautiful, rare handbag for their beautiful daughter, Northwest. Now, according to journalist Amy Odell, Backrose Newsletter, a former employee, y'all, at Hermes, honey, the Beverly Hills store boutique, shared the story as part of Odell's retail confession series. Now, the ex-employee claimed the celebrity parents once tried to buy a beautiful black alligator mini Kelly bag for North, but the luxury brand y'all allegedly declined to sell. Now, they're saying that the former staffer recalled that not every celebrity got what they wanted, explaining that the request for the bag was turned down despite the family's global fame. Now, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian wanted a black mini Kelly bag for North or something like that, and Hermes said no. They said the employee added that they were surprised
How
by
they say it, Gary?
Black Hermes.
No, but how they say no?
No.
Oh.
They said the employee added that they were surprised by the decision. They said, quote, I have no idea why, but we're like, oh, wow. They said, noting that the high-profile purchase often go through corporate channels. Now, the source also explained that the request for major celebrities sometimes involve Hermes press office because if a public figure wears an item, it will likely be photographed. They say, and I think that the point goes through corporate. But nevertheless, the bag only cost $500,000, $500,000, and they told her no.
Well, why do you think they told her no? Maybe they just didn't have it in stock or they were out of it or something.
I don't know. Maybe
why would they just say no to selling a bag? That's what they want to do, sell bags.
Yeah, but think about this, Brad. They want to sell bags, but Hermes are the same people that did what? Locked the doors on Oprah. She wanted to buy a bag. Yeah, and they locked the door. They told them, you can't come in here, girl.
But why they
was
do
she
that?
dressed like Sophia?
Probably was dressed like Sophia. She probably looked like, but they locked the doors on this girl.
Why did they lock the doors on Oprah?
Because, honey, they probably didn't want her to come in and like go with them.
Well, maybe it was time for them to close or something, Gary.
But
she was walking in there like she was walking across that
ready
field
to get off work
to confront Whoopi Goldberg about the time you told Harpo to beat me, and she had the same outfit on.
I had
she
to
was
fight all my life.
All my life, and she went in there with that eye. And they said, get out of here. My God, the dead have the risen. So be a home.
They ain't gonna change around here. It's so be a home.
Look how you doing, Oprah Gary.
Yes, and how dare you?
I was feeling real down.
You sure
I
are.
was feeling mighty bad. That day I see Jenny Snowman silly. I know that there's a
God. And one day, I'm going to get to go home.
I gonna get to go home.
You sure did, baby. They went home and they let her get in Hermes. But anyway.
Gary.
But we're going to keep Kim them live. How could you do that? That child just wanted a purse.
I'm sure they didn't just say no because of who it was, Gary. They probably didn't have it in stock at the moment, and they didn't have anything else like it, or else they would have sold him something like it. You can't tell me they wouldn't sell them no purse. And they probably didn't let Oprah in because they was getting ready to close, and people was ready to get off
How
work.
much those purses cost?
About 500,000 to a million.
Oh, no.
But they have cheaper
They have
ones.
$20,000 ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
20,
What does it do other than
50,
hold stuff?
50,000.
Right.
Whole
That's it.
stuff, your stuff.
I gotta
honey,
do
that's
something.
hell, yeah. I mean, that's just like.
The leather, the quality of leather, and the hardware, and it's
Yeah.
all
Would it
like
come from a different kind of cow or a different kind of animal?
Yeah,
Probably does.
yeah.
What kind of cow?
It used to
I don't
be
know
paid
what kind
for,
of cow
like,
that is.
horse riders.
vegetarian cows.
Yeah, the cows that you don't see.
Vegan
But anyway, moving
I
on
wanna see
in
those
other
cows.
celebrity news, y'all. Now this story said, Rickey, I understand how you were good friends with the good Reverend Jesse Jackson, but this is a very touching story, and we have to talk about it. Now, it's being reported that the son of civil rights icon Jesse Jackson is speaking out after several former presidents delivered remarks at his father's funeral. Jesse Jackson Jr. is criticizing speeches from President Barack Obama, Joe Biden, and Bill Clinton, claiming that the memorial was turned too political. Now, Jesse Jr. said the leaders didn't truly understand his father's legacy. He said they didn't know my father, he said, while discussing the eulogies delivered during the services. Now, Jesse Jr. also argued that some of the remarks shifted the focus away from honoring his father's life and instead became a moment to criticize current President Donald Trump. He said, quote, they used my father's funeral to take shots at President Trump, Jackson Jr. said, expressing frustration over the political tone of the speeches. And he went on to describe his father as someone who transcended party lines. He said, my father wasn't a Democrat or a Republican. He was prophetic. He said, emphasizing that the civil rights leader influence, went beyond traditional political labels. And a lot of people saying now they scared to talk at funerals.
Well, no, I think it's two things to that, a few things to that. Jesse Jackson was running for a Democrat nominee when he did run in 84 and 88. He ran as a Democrat. Say that. And just the only thing the former presidents said was what Jesse Jackson probably would have said that somebody had died before him, because he was a civil rights activist. And they would not allow him to have his body lie in state at the U.S. Capitol. So what were they supposed to say? You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at what he said, and Obama said, each day we wake up to some new assault on our democratic institutions and an offense to common decency. He also said greed and bigotry are being celebrated, bullying and mockery masquerading as strength. So he didn't call out, he didn't say Trump, but those are
Jackson fought for.
Yeah.
To put it in the proper context, right?
For sure.
Well, he just said this is what they did his day at the funeral, so he was a little disturbed by that. So watch what you say at funerals. Well,
y'all wouldn't let me speak at your dad's funeral. I asked, can I do the New Testament? Why did y'all tell me no?
Because, honey, we knew you was going to mess it up, probably. You're going to start bringing everybody else up in there and talking about, well, bring him up to the front. Yeah, is that your brother? And all that mess. Yeah, dog. Oh, no, I can't really. Well, if I really want to say what I thought about this here thing, well.
Say it real quick.
About Reverend Jesse Jackson. I didn't know he had a daughter named Ashley until she spoke.
Yeah, remember when that when we was in Dallas when she was.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
But
Gary, go give us a clue.
Okay. The clue of the day, honey, is one of my favorite clues. My clue of the day is flaxen. On the high end, you say flaxen, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellow.
Y'all give it up. But Gary, with a T, if you would.
Gary!
Wake up call. Hit me up. Phone line's wide open. 8669 Ricky. 8669 RICKEY. Call me now, Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Gary has a T and the clue of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Another child may be going fatherless, y'all, because he's not being claimed. It's being reported, y'all, that Blueface, honey, is driving home the point, y'all, that he's not the biological dad of 2-year-old Krishan Jr., the son of his on-again, off-again girlfriend, y'all, Miss Krishan Rock, y'all. It's so sad, honey. Now, the rapper posted a message on X Thursday night, honey, insisting, y'all, that that JR is not my biological son. Rest in peace to his daddy, Ronnie. Blueface didn't reveal who exactly Ronnie is, but Krishan had an ex name, Karan Ronnie Dokan, who passed away, y'all, in 2025. Now, in the ex post, Blueface said, y'all, that he didn't want to be discredited by being labeled an absent father, especially, honey, when he's already very present in the lives of his 2 other children that he claims, honey. Blueface also said, y'all, that he tried to fill in the blanks because the child's biological father is no longer with us. He went on to say, y'all, that he can't continue the plot of masquerading as the dad, noting it doesn't feel right. Isn't that sad, that poor child?
I mean, sometimes people have a connection and sometimes they don't.
It's obvious that he didn't have no connection, and I mean, but the woman said the baby was his. Don't she know? Shouldn't she know who the baby's father is?
The baby probably call him dad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Father is what father does.
Exactly.
Biological genes don't mean everything. Sometimes your biological kids can do things and be disrespectful, and sometimes the kids that you help, nieces and nephews or whatever, go out of their way just for the little things that you do and go out of their way to make you proud.
And the thing is, he got to realize, honey, kids grow up to be an adult.
Absolutely, and they remember that.
They will remember.
And before you turn your back on kids that's not biologically yours, them be the very ones that have to wipe your butt or hand you a glass of water when you can't do nothing for yourself.
That's right. So
you know what I mean?
Let's pray for this child, honey, that hopefully, if he is the daddy, honey, and realize that he is later, honey, the child gonna remember, like, he gonna say all this in the press.
You don't know what they're gonna turn out to be.
Exactly. So we're gonna keep them lifted. And while we're being lifted and keeping people lifted, let's continue to keep lifted Dwight Howard, y'all. Now they're saying Dwight Howard is officially, honey, pulling the plug again on his marriage, y'all. Now the former NBA star filed for divorce from his wife, Miss Amber Howard, also known as Amy Luciani, yesterday, according to TMZ. Now, in the filing, Howard listed on January 11, 2025, as the couple's date of marriage and stated that the relationship is irretrievably broken. The documents also note that the pair do not share any children together. Now, Howard is also requesting exclusive use of his beautiful Georgia mansion per the court paperwork. Now, the divorce filing reportedly came hours after Amber posted that video on Instagram making accusations against Howard, including claims that Child Protective Services had taken his daughter and that he's allegedly addicted to cocaine.
She poured out a half a brick, didn't she?
Yeah, baby, this girl, honey.
Did y'all see that video?
I didn't see the video, but
that
I heard
about it. How much that was, Brad? Was that about half a brick?
Man, it was a nice amount, buddy.
Yeah. Was that like a half a key or something?
It might have been a quarter key.
Okay.
Quarter key, it was a nice amount. A little over a quarter.
Nice little
It
zip.
was a big Ziploc bag.
Yeah, the big one, the big Ziploc bag for the
the
soup.
gallon
which
bag.
you put the soup in.
The freezer ones, yeah.
My Lord, honey. They're saying, however, though, honey, TMZ reported that Amber's claim about CPS has not been confirmed. Now, the couple's relationship had reportedly been rocky. Amber previously filed for divorce in July of 2025 after about 6 months of marriage, though she later withdrew the petition. Howard also filed his own divorce paperwork around that time before dismissing it, y'all, you know. And they look like such a happy couple.
Man, I hate that.
You know, I mean, what happened? Why people don't stay? We need to play more Captain and Tennille.
Looks are deceiving.
Well, yeah, that's true, Brad. Definitely that, honey, because we're definitely being deceived
They
by
did
them.
have that song, Love Will Keep Us Together.
Yeah.
Keep us
Together.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord. Yes, honey. But it's not keeping them, y'all. So we're just going to keep them lifted up in prayer and hopefully that they find love, honey, somewhere else on a two-way street. So, but
Come on there, Stacey Latta song. You naming all the songs.
Yes, Lord.
There
Yes,
you
honey.
go.
And
Yes,
then they need to reunite it.
Come on, Peaches
Yes,
and Herb.
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. You know, honey. So it's interesting. So, but anyway, we're gonna keep them lifted up in prayer, and hopefully, y'all, everything gets back. They may get back together again, honey.
Yeah.
And you know, and she loved him for all his ways.
I don't know if they're gonna get together. She just showed that half a brick on the internet.
Yeah.
Man.
Well,
Somebody going to jail.
yes, Lord.
Yeah, she had said that somebody took the defects and somebody came and took one of the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was shit. But then they saying it's not. They don't know if it's true or not that CPS came. But who he has a child that young?
I don't know.
Because I know he has kids or whatever and stuff
No.
like that. But I mean, it's just sad. Look, so we're gonna keep them lifted up in prayer, y'all. And while we praying, let's pray for one another.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today, y'all, is flaxen. On the high end, you say flaxen, and on the low end, just say beautiful yellow. That's your Kahlua for today.
Oh, that's beautiful right there. Y'all,
Beautiful.
why don't you put your hands together right now and give it up to Gary with the T. All right, y'all, listen, a viral video of a 5-year-old celebrating a touchdown has people debating parenting, coaching, and what kids should and shouldn't be doing. So if you haven't seen this video, make sure you check our Instagram stories at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And we're going to be talking about it up next with psychologist Dr. Aldewan Tart. Up next, Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea in the Kahlua today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Clarissa Shields, baby, this girl is firing back, honey, after Shannon Sharp questioned whether, honey, she could defeat a male fighter. Now, they're saying that the two-time Olympic gold medalist addressed the former NFL star on social media after he made the comments on his Nightcap podcast. Now, Sharp said he believes Shields will struggle against a trained male boxer and cited
She probably could beat
Rolando,
Tommy
honey.
Davidson.
Yeah, well, yeah, she definitely could beat him. So he cited Rolando Romero as an example. Here's what Shannon said.
Yes, you're running through women, Clarissa. Clarissa, you're not beating a male-trained fighter. You're not.
should she?
If that was
Thank
the
you.
Why
case,
is that
you
even
would have
a
fought
subject?
men. You're the quote. You're the greatest woman's boxer
Of all time, yeah.
Because she's a woman.
Clarissa, it's not a shot at you. But Clarissa, you're not beating a trained male fighter. You're not.
She's a woman.
That's what I said.
She's
What
a
is
woman.
that?
She ain't got no business fighting no man. What are you talking about?
There's
How
got to
did
be more
this
to
even
this.
come up? What's the topic?
Yeah.
What happened?
He just said it out of his butt. That's what's happening.
Somebody had to say something.
Well, Clarissa said these guys doing all this chirping, honey, are the same guys who cannot punch correctly or fight as Shannon Sharp. You will throw a hip out trying to fight anybody, so let me do my thing and be the greatest. And y'all spar Raleigh, honey, just to shut your butt up. Dead butt. And Shannon went back and reacted to it, saying, honey, that responding to his comments were, he said that Clarissa is the best female boxer of all time, but she can't win against a man because physically women can't compete with men.
Why is there a
in
but?
professional sports.
Why is there a but? Something else had to happen.
Did she say that she can fight and beat some men?
I'm sure she's what is it?
But I'm sure there is some men that she could beat.
Probably,
She
exactly.
probably could definitely beat Tommy Davidson. She probably could beat me.
Oh, yeah, she
And
did.
me. When Shannon was saying that a physically trained boxing male, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, but
why even say that?
What a woman.
Yeah, we
Somebody
try
must
to
have said
find.
something,
Yeah, we try to find out
But
where this came from.
Shannon needs to stop attacking African American women because that European woman took all his money. He is very bitter. That's what I get from him.
But
honey.
Gary, we still don't know where this came from, though.
It came from both of their mouths.
But what
honey,
started the conversation?
I wish I could tell you, but honey, he said it from his mouth, and you just heard the thing, and there you go. And I don't think it's right. Why would a woman fight a man?
Why would a
Yeah,
man
I think
fight a
without
woman?
proper context, we can't really have a
I'm
conversation.
confused because why would he even say that she can't beat a man? She ain't trying to beat a man. She's been fighting women. What is?
getting in a ring with no man.
I don't know what
for
he's
no
talking
reason.
about.
But we
so
just
I
need to
can't
pray, honey. It's
Can she
sad,
beat
honey.
Papoose?
Well, don't say that.
Can she beat her man? Her man that she with, he ain't no trained boxer.
Why would they fight?
He a rapper.
Why are they
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
fight.
The whole premise is ridiculous.
Well, you just said that.
And then you just added more ridiculousness
Ridiculous
to
to it.
it.
Exactly. Thank you, special case. Stick to your lane. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, he appeared to be bored and exhausted, y'all, during a court appearance regarding a lawsuit filed by his former employer. Now, this is a sad story. In 2023, y'all, Tony Saxon filed a wrongful termination lawsuit against the rapper who now goes as Ye. Now, Ye answered, I do not recall too many questions in court, but he claimed, y'all, that he was able to remember how his former employee smelled. Now, they're saying in Saxon's lawsuit, they say he claimed that Ye hired him as a project manager in 2021 before firing him 2 months later. Now, according to the ABC News, he alleged, y'all, that his duties included serving as a full-time security guard and a live-in caretaker for his Malibu mansion. Now, Ye bought that home for $57.3 million in 21. He said when he put it back on the market, it had no windows, no electricity, no plumbing, whatever. Now, he said the whole thing was Kanye fired this man, he said, because he stinks. Yep. You don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, you
can't stink neither
people
now.
that smell like red onions.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
Your
you
walk
know.
by air have to be
can't
pristine.
stink.
You
Don't
can't
nobody wanna
stink.
smell nothing
You
stink.
can't stink. You just can't.
Every day?
Even if that's your culture where y'all
I
don't
was just going to
bathe,
say that. We don't know that.
We don't care about that. You can't. You cannot stay. We got to
Stank
ride
when
in
you
the
get
car
home
with you.
and cook your culture food.
Yeah,
Stank then, but when you come to work,
yes, yeah.
around people,
Or wrap yourself
we don't
up
want
in
to
some
smell
masking
you.
tape.
Do y'all know that is blatant discrimination? We do all these HR classes. And
What
stuff
about our
like-
nose? What about our nose?
What about our stomachs from smelling?
Absolutely.
Oh my God!
You don't want everybody throwing up in here.
Yeah, everybody need to do.
Remember that time
some,
you farted and Eva and Beyonce was throwing up?
You remember that time that you fought on a regular and I got sick, honey? I almost
No,
left the room?
baby, no, that's you
but
with
that's
them
different.
bad,
But y'all
them
don't
bad
think y'all
guts.
take a bath.
Yeah, well,
y'all
yeah.
take a bath before y'all come in. Ain't nobody ever came in
What,
here.
what was you
musty.
finna say? You look like you thinking of something
Oh,
to
well,
say.
trust me. If I'm about to say something, you'll
It
hear
looked like you was
What were
thinking
you
of something
saying,
to
Ricky,
say.
anyway?
It looked like you was trying to come up
No,
with
I
something
don't
to say.
try, niece.
And
I will
if
say
you gonna
it.
say it, then say it.
Oh,
Ain't
yes,
nobody
I will.
scared over here.
Ain't
Say what
nobody
you gotta
scared
say,
over here
Gary. Say
neither,
what you gotta
honey.
say.
Ain't nobody
Your
scared over
farts
here.
stink worse than mine. It's a true known
How you gonna
fact.
put a damn
Now,
fart
Gary,
down?
I ain't never farted when people had to throw up.
Yeah, yours did cause people to throw up. We don't know that.
So
Can
it
you
is
stink?
what it
Can you
is.
stink the Kahlua today?
Like I said.
She didn't measure farting, baby. All
Like I
right,
said.
niece, for the measurement. The Kahlua today is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today is peachy. On the high end, you say peach. I guess that's how your fart smells.
That's what
and
your
on the
ass
low end,
ain't,
just say
peachy.
pink. That's your Kahlua.
Oh,
today.
pink. Y'all give it up for Gary with his E. Oh, they got to work up calls. Y'all get up in there. Boy, we are on one this morning. 8669 Ricky. Call me now. 8669 RICKEY. Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea in the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, they saying, baby, tension is reportedly brewing within the Jackson family, y'all, following the private screening of the upcoming Michael biopic, y'all, with Janet Jackson and her brother Jermaine Jackson allegedly, y'all, clashing over the film during a heated phone call. Now, according to a source close to the family, they said the disagreement began shortly after relatives gathered in Los Angeles last week to preview the highly anticipated movie, which is set to hit theaters next month. Now, while most of the family members, y'all, reportedly praised the project, they're saying, y'all, that Janet was said to be highly critical of the film, sparking friction with Jermaine, y'all, who strongly supported the production. Now, the conflict, y'all, they say may carry deeper roots than differing opinions about the movie. Now, one person claimed that Janet, y'all, has always, honey, been insanely jealous of Michael, and her career is definitely in the toilet, they're saying. Now, Jermaine...
Oh, no.
Yeah, they said, baby, Miss Janet. And I can't believe because Michael loves Janet. He put in his videos.
They did a video together.
Yeah.
He put her in no video.
Yeah, well.
She was her own star.
Yeah, but they say alleged. They said she was jealous. Now they said Jermaine's son Jafar Jackson portrays the late King of Pop in a film which was produced by the Michael Jackson estate. Now they're saying that connection reportedly added, honey, another layer to the family's debate over the project. Now, according to the source, they're saying Janet was the only family member, baby, to react negatively following the screening. They said even her boyfriend reportedly praised the movie, telling those in attendance, "Now that's a movie." So y'all think that's true? Cause I can't see Janet being jealous. I could probably see her if she don't like the way, cause she loves Michael.
Has some critique or whatever, but I don't think she's jealous.
Somebody probably just said, labeled it jealousy because of
maybe
what she said or her critique, and they felt like it was jealousy. But I doubt that, Gary.
Yeah, because
she might didn't like something that happened in the film.
Yeah, they may have had a different hairstyle on Michael, or something just didn't look right. Anything could have just made her ticked her off and stuff, and she just voiced it.
Because it's personal.
Yeah,
it's personal for them.
Yeah.
And he's going to support because that's his son playing the part.
Right.
So that's kind of a hard situation.
Yeah, and those who probably need money in the Jackson family are going to be agreeing, and Jan don't really need the money.
No, I don't think they'll agree if it's not accurate. I think they all won't be happy if they portray something that's not accurate.
Well, we're
going to keep one thing. Well, Janet might feel this way, Jermaine might feel another way, but Jermaine's hair stays the same.
Yes, indeed.
If nothing remains the same. Lord.
Not moving.
Blackity black.
Well, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Oh my God, Lamar Odom. I love Lamar Odom. He's a great guy. They're saying he's eyeing y'all a college basketball coaching job. Now they're saying Lamar Odom is eyeing a return to the basketball world, y'all, in a new way, as the former NBA star has been meeting y'all with several college programs to discuss potential coaching opportunities. Now, according to TMZ, they're saying Mr. Odom has been traveling and sitting down with athletic departments and basketball staff, pitching himself as one who can help y'all develop young players and bring back elements, y'all, to the legendary triangle offense he learned, y'all, while playing under Coach Phil Jackson. Now, according to those close to the situation, Lamar Honey believes that his experience, y'all, definitely should be able to, get him the job or whatever, because he's been around for a while. And, although he may have experienced some
He's a champion. He could definitely coach. He got a lot of experience.
Yeah. Yes, he does. But, a lot of people say, well, Lamar kind of has some problems.
It's all right.
Okay.
We all have.
Okay, but he's great at basketball.
Yeah,
you can't take that away from him right there.
And I think he'll be a good mentor, considering the problems that he had, and keep some of his other kids from going through some of the things that he went through.
Yes.
Yeah, and look at all those doggone coaches that cheated on their wives. That's why I say I love Lamar, and I think he should get a job. But, they shouldn't try to compare him to his problems when these other coaches cheated on their wives, mess with women in the office and stuff, and that ain't no better.
Keep it about basketball.
That's about basketball.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Some of the women coming up to the game and them tramps.
Yeah, look at that coach that just messed with the damn girl in the office.
At Michigan.
Yeah,
just throwing this stuff at the players, and they supposed to be focused on the game, and they end up with some booty shorts on.
Is he still a coach?
Oh, no, they didn't let him go. I think they let him go. He don't need to be coaching them. That's not good for the children.
They should stop the women from coming around them players and coming to the game so the players can focus on the game.
But hell, Ricky, it was just the players, the girls in the office. This man was messing with a woman in the office, had a secretary.
Oh, Lord.
So that makes it even worse. You got it close.
Not in the office.
In the office, honey. You don't eat where you go at. But anyway, in my quick for free story, y'all, honey, she want to be an actress now. Kylie Jenner said she ready to act. Okay, no, that's next. Nobody cares. All right. So remember, y'all. So today, y'all, we are helping St. Jude and childhood cancer. And you know what? You can help by becoming a partner, y'all, in Hope. All you have to do is text Rickey to 785-833. So when you do, you'll get an exclusive Music Gifts T-shirt and, y'all, a limited edition St. Jude sweatshirt. Text RICKEY to 785-833. That's text Rickey to 785-833. And standard data and messaging rates apply. So more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. But the color today, y'all, is one of my wonderful favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is St. Jude. I'm going to give St. Jude the color today. So whichever color you like or wearing today, that's the color today.
All right, that's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all. Look, man, y'all hit us up with a wake-up call, man. You can call us up and tell us what you're going to pledge. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. We want to know what you're going to pledge to St. Jude. Hit us up, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 866-9-RICKY. Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tip T.I. Harris, baby, is speaking out, honey. He said, y'all, that Atlanta women, and we just talked about this subject a few minutes ago, that Atlanta women have lost their independence and they're very difficult to deal with. Now, to let them know, honey, rapper made an appearance, y'all, on Angela Lee's Way Up podcast, where he discussed a variety of topics. T.I. said Atlanta women, honey, aren't as independent as they used to be back in the day. He said Atlanta women are difficult to deal with because their expectations are astronomical. You know, and honey, he spoke on. Here's what T.I. had to say. Rickey, listen.
The complaint is, I meet a girl today and she already asking me to help with her bills before the first date.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. We just had that.
The first dinner is about struggle. Struggle and what she going through and all that kind of stuff. You start getting uncomfortable right then.
But how is T.I. speaking from that experience
Well,
when he's married?
But he probably went out before.
No, he
met Tiny.
What?
He was speaking from the perspective of guys that talk to him.
Thank you.
Not him himself.
Okay.
Yeah. He himself.
That's all because it's on the internet. Guys talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, when you go out on a date, if she talking about some bills she can't pay and some struggles and trials and tribulations. If that dinner, she looking good, she bow-legged and she thick, and the whole conversation is trials and tribulations.
What are you going to do? What's your next move?
Go ahead and pay for the tab and then moonwalk out of there like Michael Jackson. You ain't never seen nobody moonwalk out of Applebee's.
Well, now, Angela Lee's boyfriend, Mano, honey, he was surprised to hear T.I.'s opinion of Atlanta women. Now, Mano said that when he first went to Atlanta, he said he couldn't believe how progressive the women were down there. He said, I was like, God, every girl out here got a car, got a crib, doing her thing, honey. They doing good.
Not the fine ones. Not the fine ones.
Well, they don't have a car?
The fine ones be on Uber.
Oh, Jesus.
The ones you want.
Well, I think the girls are real independent. I mean, they work hard. They got their jobs. They look good and stuff. I just feel it's just,
They do look good.
They just have, it's just like maybe a shortage of men out here for the Atlanta women, if anything. Because these guys,
now, if you're looking to get married, if you're a man and you're looking to get married, Dallas, Texas, single women that go to church, they either go to Friendship West, Potter's House, Rudy Rush Church. What church you
I like Freddie Haynes. I like Friendship West.
Yeah, Friendship West, like single, spiritual, Southern Belle, adding resources to you, and kind of just a different mindset.
A little more conservative, not politically, but conservative in dress, in attitude. It's a little different.
I'm not lying. We was in Dallas for years, and some of the best relationships I ever been in with somebody from Texas.
Yeah, well, but y'all men are a little stingy too, though. I mean, men don't help women like they used to.
I do be hearing that men be sitting up there. Hey, if you sit up there asking a woman to pay for half of the bill, and y'all go to dinner, that's pretty trifling. Because if you don't have it, then you shouldn't ask her out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then she like I know when I went to Dallas, I'd have my car. And a lady came to pick me up for us to go out, and I asked her to slide over, and I drove. Yeah. Just out of respect, and still open up her car door for her. Yeah. Just trying to be something, you know what I'm saying? Pay for the food or whatever, and then be respectful.
They say, but usually when men do that, it make them seem like they're using the woman because they ain't got no car, so they ask her to drive their car so it looks like.
I got a car. I had a car. I had a Tahoe.
Yeah.
A
92.
But
You ain't driving.
Huh?
But you ain't pull up in it.
Yeah, but it hadn't made it to Dallas yet. I just got the job.
You driving her car like that's yours.
Baby boy.
Yeah, but being respectful. But if she coming and she want to go out and we met or whatever, at least I could drive.
No, bro, you get an Uber and pick me up.
It wasn't no Uber back then when we started the morning show.
Rent a car then.
I ain't had no credit. You know I ain't had no credit back then. I did the best I could. She'll tell you that was the best date she ever had. We went to Bob's.
Bob's Steakhouse. That was
Bob's.
a good date.
All right then.
The one on Lemon.
What kind of car? What kind of car did she have?
She had a little it was a Volkswagen. It was actually a 5-speed.
Little Jetta.
And she she had a Jetta, and I can drive a stick. Cause my first car was a stick shift. She was impressed. Then I changed the gears under my leg. She said, "Oh, you're so crazy."
Well, moving on, honey. Another celebrity news. Y'all, Rihanna, they say, baby, this girl ain't taking no chances after their Bible-thumping fan. Y'all shot up her Beverly Hills mansion, honey, while she was inside the house with her children. According to TMZ report, they say Rihanna fled Los Angeles, baby, on a private jet Monday. They said photos obtained by Bad Grid shows Rihanna, baby, loading up her bags into the vehicle, honey, driving to Van Nuys Airport before she took off. Now, they say Rihanna, 38, fled the country a day after deranged fans.
So, Brett, people can really find out where you stay.
Absolutely.
And stalk.
But would you leave the country if somebody broke in your house?
I mean, you would probably want to get away and not be
Yeah.
there. You probably,
I would feel violated.
You're not going to feel comfortable just being there, immediately right after that.
Yeah, because I still don't feel comfortable.
I mean, she probably going to get them bullet holes patched.
Somebody broke in the house you in now?
Oh, no, in Dallas. My house in Dallas. When I moved.
I've been told you to move out of that house.
I know. It's sad, honey. When I go home, I just go in the daytime.
You love to move somewhere with crackheads walking around.
Well, hell, it's cheaper.
Okay, but every time somebody pull up to your house, it's like pulling up to the Carter on New Jack City.
Yeah,
and you know you make more money there. You doing Dish Nation and a radio show, and then Pookie standing outside of your apartment like the Carter. Yeah, pull up the Gary house. 3 dudes over a barrel singing, living just enough for the city. Living just enough.
That's all right, man. The Kahlua today, that is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today, y'all, is peachy. On the high end, you say peachy, and on the low end, you say pink. That's your Kahlua for today.
Oh, man. I don't understand. You know you can do better than that, man.
Yeah, but
we walked around trying to find your apartment all day, and you chose. Why would you live over there?
Honey, it was cheaper for one thing. You hear how people complaining now here. Look how people complain about now they got to stay living 3 and 4 together. So you live where it's less expensive, and you just be indiscreet.
Got that time I was prom queen. I don't even know what's next.
It's Wellness Wednesday, y'all, and Dr. MJ Collier is back to answer all of your health questions and concerns. So hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the Kahlua of the day.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. And good morning, Miss Erica Campbell. How are you doing this
I'm good. Glad to be here.
And glad to have you, honey. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God, this is a very sad story. It's touching, and when I got it, kind of touched my heart. Miss Ari Lennox, y'all. We all know Ari Lennox.
Ari.
Ari. Yeah, Ari Lennox, y'all. She said she regret, y'all, dating toxic men, honey, while ignoring sweet men who are getting married and raising families while she's still single. Now, the 34-year-old R&B singer and songwriter made the comment, y'all, in a podcast interview on Sirius XM. She said, quote, I think I have a thing for men with toxic energy, she said in a recent episode of Effective Immediately podcast. She said, quote, I think there's still some more healing that I need to do. She said, when I look back on all these toxic energies, it's a shame I gave them so much time, and there were men with sweet energies like Rickey Smiley I didn't. And did she say that? Ari Lennox.
Oh. Say my name.
Ari. Well, I think she. Did she say? I thought I didn't know what she said. Or not.
Oh no.
Stop. She said now that she's getting older, she says that she sees those sweet men getting married and starting families. Meanwhile, the dating pool is shrinking for picky women like her who only date thugs and other toxic men. Is that a good thing?
Wow.
So Erica,
She honest.
Yeah, be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, why do women do that? Don't date nice men? Why they don't?
I think people date for fun initially, and then you realize I want to date for forever. Fun is, we go on trips. You do this, you take me here, and it's fun, but he ain't committed, and neither are you, because you don't understand the power of what union really is, being married really is. And when you do, you want something different. This is legacy in life. This ain't just good vacations. This is, you know what I mean? My legacy is who I marry. My father told me, next to your decision to serve God, who you marry is the most important decision in your life. It's not just good sex. It is way more than that.
Preaching.
Oh, my God.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We need you to come back and do a whole. I got you. You done took everybody's brother away. The way she articulated that.
Yeah, but let's articulate this story. In other celebrity news, y'all, Candy Burris regrets, y'all, opening multiple businesses with her estranged husband, Todd Tucker. She said, quote, having all those different businesses has been a stressful situation, she said during a recent podcast. Candy said, y'all, that she wants to focus on the creative side now that she's getting a divorce. Doing things together is we not on the same page. She said, I just want to go back to my creative space. And, a lot of people saying that's a beautiful thing. And once, she said, one of those businesses is their restaurant, Blaze Steak and Seafood, named after their beautiful 6-year-old daughter. Now, according to documents obtained by TMZ, a judge ordered Candy and Todd to only pay $140,000 to their former landlord based on a settlement they reached over the debt for back rent. Now, their company, Burris Tucker Restaurant Group, agreed to pay the landlord $104,509.10 for rent and remediation costs. Now, Candy and Todd have been battling the landlord for a year, and the court found that Candy and Todd's restaurant had entered into a valid and binding settlement agreement with the landlord to pay the $140,000. I think that's touching that Candy realized that she said she's not going to ever do that again. She'll never do that. And I think when women marry men, they fall in love with them.
Yeah.
And, and I know back in the day they said if you meet a man in tennis shoes, don't put him no sneakers on or no dress shoes on, because he's gonna walk out your life.
Oh, my God.
So you think that's a good thing, though, Erica? Is that?
Well, I don't think anybody goes into marriage the full version of themselves. Mm-hmm. So you have to be willing. Am I going to grow with this person? Do I want to, or do I want you to be fully developed on day one of marriage? Nobody is. And so it's challenging when you grow and you become something else. You have to make a decision. Is he a mistake or did I make a mistake?
Ooh.
If he made a mistake, then we work through the mistake. But if he is a mistake, then
you got to go.
If there's any women out there that sound and talk like Erica Campbell and have the mind
call us now at 866.
like that,
it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us out here, but they ain't got BBLs and they ain't got the Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in Atlanta. Sorry. I'm sorry.
So,
God bless you all with the BBL.
Wait a minute. Erica,
got jumped on
all
walking
that
out
being said, Erica, honey, now that just leads
jump on me.
Nah, that leads me into your new ventures. Now, Erica, you have a new Lifetime movie title, "Thou Shalt Not Commit Adultery."
Come on,
I do.
Now, how did that come into all this, honey?
Well, I got a call and they said, I feel like you could be the lead in this movie. I was like, really? I said, I have to kiss somebody? And she said, well, that's the movie. So I talked to my husband and he was like, I believe you're an actress and I believe you could do a great job. Like, he even scored it, so he had to watch the scenes a lot of times.
Nice.
And by the way, I absolutely love him. And tell him I said congratulations for being promoted up to
Overseer, for full gospel.
Because I'm full gospel.
Yeah.
And so, man, congratulations. I absolutely love him. I'm a big fan.
They've been so cool and so supportive.
Yeah.
You know, when you go into different church spaces, you just never know how you're going to be received.
Right.
But it's been really, really great. It's been nothing but love, so I'm happy about it.
Full gospel now. You go to William Murphy Church. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I grew up apostolic Pentecostal.
Yeah, but you know, the Baptist macaroni and cheese and full gospel
I'm so
macaroni and
sick of
cheese
you.
is different.
Is it?
So the
Yeah,
Baptist,
the full
Well, I
gospel
grew up
macaroni and
cold.
cheese is a lot more creamier. Macaroni and cheese, they use maybe 2 or 3 eggs.
No,
right,
no.
and it's too tough. It's like
No, they use the government cheese.
that needed to be creamy. Okay. See, I do the mac and cheese in my family. When my mother-in-law asked me, okay, you making, I knew I had arrived.
Erica, be quiet.
Somebody did.
When your mother-in-law say you can make it for the whole thing, I said, okay. Oh, laugh, cry, heal.
What, Gary? What's wrong with your mic?
His mic off. Somebody tell
Tell us about Laugh, Cry, and Heal.
Laugh, Cry, Heal is my conference about spirituality and emotional and mental wellness. There's a lot of things that we can't talk about on Sunday morning. Family issues, personal issues, different things that you go through. So it's just a place of healing where women share their stories honestly, but it's rooted in the truth of the word that you literally can heal, right? And that laughter and crying is all a part of life. And when you learn to do all three, you live a fuller life, right? You can't avoid your pain. You can't avoid your tears. You cannot act like the pain ain't there. It's there.
Yeah.
Take a moment, acknowledge it, deal with it, and then grow past it.
Wow, I want to go just based on the things you've said today.
Yeah. You got to get it out.
Yeah,
You know?
you have to.
I'ma
I've done a
put you
men's
on the spot.
edition at church for Laugh Cry Heal, and the men showed up and was asking questions. It was really, really beautiful. It's a lot of people that's broken, Ricky.
It is, and
they
when
need
you
help.
don't get it out, it can come out at the wrong time.
At the wrong
And that's what
time.
happened to me. My anger came out all at one time.
My
I
Lord.
ended up in prison.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
for
need
sure.
to talk about it. You need to cry.
One
You need
decision.
to work
Why do you
out or
laugh,
do
Ricky?
something.
You
What
do.
you laughing at, Gary?
Oh no, I'm laugh, crying, and healing. But all right, don't forget y'all. Text Ricky y'all to the number 785-833 and click to the link y'all from St. Jude to donate y'all. We're doing a St. Jude telethon today, and we want everybody to donate. That's Ricky 785-833. And the color today, y'all, is St. Jude. On the high end, you say St. Jude, and on the low end, just say St. Jude. Whatever color your color is that you're wearing today, that's the color of the day.
And Erica, you doing a St. Jude telethon on your morning show this morning
I
as
am.
well.
I left my show to come over here on your
Look
show.
at
I
Jesus.
really appreciate it, and I want to say this right here. I've been putting my friends on the spot. I just got a text message from Dr. Quentin Ross. I don't know if y'all know who Dr. Quentin Ross is. He is the president of Alabama State University.
Nice.
And on behalf of, and I can honestly say as a former student, on behalf of Alabama State University, they're donating $2,000.
Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you for that, Dr. Ross, and thank you, Dr. Bobby Knight. I'm calling all of my friends, all of my college presidents. Bishop Walker. Bishop Walker, Joseph Walker, you're next.
Bishop Murphy, you too.
We growing up our pastors and friends. Let's go.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ray J is in the news again, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Ray J have always lived large. But now they're saying that American Express, honey, is getting after him in court, claiming that the singer owes the company tens of thousands of dollars, y'all. Now, Amex, y'all, is suing Ray J for breach of contract and asking the judge to award the company $78,704.56, claiming, y'all, that he didn't pay back the balance on the credit card. Now, American Express is also suing Ragin' Cajun Inc. It's a business allegedly, y'all, connected to Ray J, though it's unclear how they connected. But sources close to Ray J told TMZ that he plans, y'all, to pay off the debt. Now, this isn't the first time that Ray J's been sued by American Express for allegedly missed payments. Now, back in December, the company claimed that he owed them $139,849.85. Now, at the time, American Express also sued his company, Tronics Network. Now, between these lawsuits and Ray J's ongoing lawsuit with Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, they say it seems that Ray J may be locked up, honey, in court proceedings for a while. But now they tried to reach out to Ray J's people, and they declined to speak on it. Now, my thing is this, Ricky, y'all. I didn't know credit card people sue you if you don't pay.
They'll sue you.
Well, hell, they just put it on my credit. They just make the credit better. I didn't know they sued you.
I guess it depends on the amount. Like when the amount gets really high,
Right.
it's probably go to a different level.
Oh, really?
They ain't gonna sue you for $300.
Oh, I
Costs them
guess
more to sue you than to get the $300.
because I know my credit had got bad at one point, you know, and somewhat doing good now because I just couldn't pay. I didn't want to say that, Ricky. But, you see, I tried to talk around it.
I got you.
So I just didn't know you get sued. So hopefully he win his lawsuit with the Kardashians, he'll be able to pay these people, you know, back their money and what have you and stuff like that. But you're just supposed to write it off. They write it off. That's what I thought. But I guess, like y'all said, it depends how much money you're suing for. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, it's getting closer and closer, y'all. Candy Burris and Todd Tucker, their settlement divorce after months of long heated custody battles is getting close to an end, y'all. Everybody's excited about it. They're saying it's appearing that the chapter is about to close on their marriage. Now, the former couple has officially reached a divorce settlement after months of legal back and forth. And here's what went down.
Candy Burris and Todd Tucker have reached a divorce settlement nearly 4 months after announcing their separation. While their custody details remain under wraps, Candy has previously shared her hopes to amicably co-parent with her now ex-husband Todd, saying on the Today Show January 16th that the two are always going to be great co-parents to their children, quote, no matter what.
Isn't that beautiful? They're going to co-parent and whatever. But everybody's
Gary,
waiting.
you find out what the agreement was?
Ricky, that's what I was going to, honey. Everybody waiting to find out how much that agreement going to be, honey, because, you know, it's been a heated divorce. And, you know, I think, you know, if they should just split. I mean, maybe she should give him, you know, because I think she has more money than she should give him at least $5 million and, you know, pay child support. And just
why she got to pay child support?
Well, because she has more money.
It don't matter.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but if
she shouldn't have to get him child support if they doing a 50-50 split with the kids.
Well, yeah, well, for the most part, though, Todd been with the kids because Candy's been working real hard. You know, she's been doing
She can take the kids with her and homeschool them if she wanted to.
Well,
but
yeah,
the reason she
too.
don't because, you know, he's there in town and can take him to school every day.
Well, yeah,
that shouldn't obligate him to give her money. And vice versa. If it was the other way around, if you doing the kids 50-50, should no money go from one home to the other home if you're doing 50-50?
Well, yeah, that's true too. Well, how would you determine then? I mean, I don't know. But wouldn't you determine the person? I mean, because she took him from his job. You know, he was being a producer, so he wasn't making as much money.
He chose. Because, see, he could have stayed there. He could have still been working at Jiffy Lube.
Yep, that's true, too.
I'm not saying that's where he used to work, but he could have stayed where he was working. If I get with a chick that got Oprah money, I'm getting up, coming to this radio station every day. And I'm going to go and keep my other little side jobs, my little comedy shows. I'm going to work. I'm not going to ride on her for nothing.
But you got to remember, though, too, Ricky, you grew up in the country. Todd grew up in New York. Those city slickers are different than country people.
City slickers.
How
old are you?
Well, damn.
So, you know, it's a difference, honey. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a different mindset or whatever, but, man, I'm not leaving my job for no damn body. I don't care how much money she got.
Yeah.
She could be the Prince of Dubai and got money. I'm gonna get my ass up and go to work every day.
You said you said the Prince of Dubai, dog.
The princess. Prince.
You knew what he meant.
Dog.
I
the
knew
princess.
I heard it.
Yeah.
You don't pay them no attention.
Yes,
I understand what you're saying.
They know what I'm talking. They know I meant princess.
Yeah, they did.
The princess of Dubai. I don't care how thick she is with them disciple clothes on.
Oh,
okay.
Not this
The color today, honey. My favorite color.
Them white choir robes.
Yeah, she got them little choir robe and that thing wrapped around her face and the little heel and that thing sitting up there. You know it's in there because you can see it moving.
Oh, my gosh, sir.
She walking
We mean
with
well, people.
I'm not leaving my damn job.
Nope.
Be like, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 15 out Gary. What you got coming up next? Every morning, damn it.
The color today, y'all, is daffodil. On the high end, you say daffodil, and on the low end, just say beautiful yellow. That's a nice spring color. Are we in spring now?
Yeah, spring. You go. I think you can wear white. Now you can't wear white yet. You got to wait till after Memorial Day to wear white.
After Easter.
Yep.
No, nobody wait till after Easter to wear
after
white.
Easter.
I mean, not really
Is it
anymore.
Easter or is it springtime?
No, they say Easter. After Easter, you can wear white.
March
Before
20th
Easter.
is the
Or
official.
after is it after Easter or after Memorial Day that you can start back wearing white?
It's after Easter.
It's after after Easter you can start back wearing white. Thank you, TJ.
Oh,
yeah.
so when is Easter?
Easter coming up next month.
Oh,
yeah, you can pull out all your white linen. It's probably yellow by now.
The cleaners be turning it yellow hell.
Yeah.
So.
You got to keep it in plastic and tie it up at the bottom.
Okay.
Yo, gotta tie that thing up. Put that knot in there.
Gary, you be seeing the lady at the Women's Day program. They be having on that white. You can tell them been hanging up in there a long time.
Yes,
damn
Lord.
yellow.
She give you a little tinge, honey. Just a little tinge.
And they been waiting to put that damn thing on. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky the Prayer Warriors are definitely being solicited, y'all, for Offset. And I'm praying for him. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that internet personality, Miss Selena Powell, she is making very much so bold claims, y'all, about Offset. This time she's alleging that the rapper can't stop talking about Cardi B. She said even in private settings. Now, speaking during a recent appearance on the One Night with Steiny podcast, Powell said that the former Migos member frequently brings up his estranged wife even during everyday conversation. She said, quote, when all the cameras are down, he's not online. All this man wants to do is gamble, have sex, and cuddle, and talk about Cardi B all day. She said that's all he wants to do. She said, quote, I could be like, how's the weather? He'd be like, oh, it's really nice, but you know what? I think it's cold where Cardi's at. And you know what? He said, forget her. Because when I was with her, it was warm. Like, I swear to God, it was so crazy how he talks about her, Powell said.
That's love right there, boy.
There got to be love. But, Ricky, let me tell you something. Love don't live there anymore in the world.
Right.
They don't live there. Because when he had her, allegedly, he cheated and did things, honey, and made her go to another man. So, I mean, why would you talk about that person? Why do y'all men talk about y'all exes when they're gone?
The one that got away. It's always the one that got away.
We'll talk about the one that got away, but we don't talk about all of them.
Well, for the most part, the one that got away could be a part of them. And I feel so bad that Cardi B had to leave her husband because he did those alleged bad things. She had to go run into the arms of another man who left her, too, with a baby. But that's neither here nor there. But we're going to keep them all lifted up in prayer. That's all we could do, honey. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, former Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Miss Mimi Faust Baby is reflecting on the financial realities, y'all, of reality TV. And she says, y'all, failing to prepare for life after the shows, y'all, remains her biggest regret. Now, during a candid appearance, honey, on Angela Lee's lip set, she said, Faust admitted, y'all, that she was so focused on the moment that she didn't properly plan for what would happen once the cameras stopped rolling, which a lot of people do, honey. But, you know, she said, but when it's over, she said it's over. She said there's no residual income. There's nothing coming your way. There's nobody knocking on your door. She said it's over. Now, Faust also explained that many reality stars get caught up in the attention and opportunities that come with being on television, but those moments can be temporary if they aren't leveraged into long-term business moves. And that is so true. She said, looking back, she said that she wishes she had been more strategic about setting herself up financially for the future. Mimi also admitted that she was so engulfed in the current during her time on reality TV that she didn't think enough about her eventual exit, her actual, at least, exit from the spotlight, y'all. And that's true, Ricky. That is true. Look at all these people, and that's like sports players, too. You get all these sports players, and you get all these people, they don't think about the future. They just think about now, honey. These guys be going out there having all these doggone children with these women and stuff, honey, and got to pay all that child support, and then when it's over with, they broke looking crazy, and these women crazy having all these babies here for football players and basketball players because their money don't last long. If they would get somebody like a baseball player or a soccer player, they would have a long, a bigger check. But it's sad, but I'm glad Mimi is speaking out about that because, honey, people definitely need to know about that because it's definitely the truth. And they don't get no residual checks in those housewives shows. You don't get no check, honey. Once it's over, they give you a big check during the show, and that's it. So we're going to keep them
residual checks get smaller and smaller, the ones that you actually do get.
Exactly, honey. They get down to like $1 and stuff. They put $1 on all that paper. They took all that paper to print, $1.
I went down there and cashed one of them checks with a mask on.
Huh? You sure did. I wonder which show that was. But anyway, one of your friend fighting over. But anyway, moving on. In my quick for free story, y'all, Grammy-winning singer Lauryn Hill is addressing a sizable tax debt, y'all, years after her highly publicized federal tax case. Now, with her team confirming, y'all, that she is currently following, y'all, a state repayment. Oh, they gave her a plan, Ricky. She was able to pay her taxes back. Now, they said records for the New Jersey Division of Taxation show 2 active tax liens filed against the artist. Now, one lists an unpaid balance of $133,246, while the second one totaled $758,912.02, bringing the combined amount owed $900,000. Now, they say Hill's spokesperson addressed the situation in a statement saying Ms. Hill is complying with a repayment plan. She entered into the state of New Jersey to resolve state income tax liabilities incurred after cancellation of a tour, which greatly impacted the tour's cash flow. And that's sad they canceled that concert for Lauren. She had to pay her taxes. Now she had to get on a tax plan because the concert was canceled. So let's hope and pray that they continue, doing the concerts where Lauren could pay her taxes, because we don't want Lauren to go to jail or nothing like that.
You pay them taxes right then.
Yeah, right then.
The minute you get your money, go on, send it in.
Mm-hmm. You didn't have no problem with that,
huh?
Ricky.
Oh. You talking to me?
Uh-huh.
No, I sent my money in. I had some problems before.
Yeah, but we're so glad you got that taken care of so you could be on this radio every morning with us. Thank you, Jesus. All right, the color.
Messy.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is daffodil. On the high end, you say daffodil, and on the low end, say yellow. Every guy want to give a shout out to some listeners. They're listening on their way to the Delta Southwest region, to Midge and CK. They're on their way. They're listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show on their way to Oklahoma. So thank y'all for listening.
Oh, man, that's beautiful. Y'all give it up. Shout out to all the members of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Happy to have y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Appreciate that. Y'all get up again with the T if you would.